At 9 years old, she was seen in this photograph crying, running away naked from a napalm attack. The iconic photo has been seen all over the world. Kim Phuc is a living symbol of the horrors of the Vietnam War. Her story of survival has been a lifelong journey. It started with the attack, morphed into bitterness and anger, but has blossomed into something truly inspiring and motivating.
Tonight, Channel 4's Melanie Lawson tells Phuc's story. She also went to South Florida to meet the doctor who's giving Phuc a chance to finally walk away from years of pain. We do want to warn you, though, some of the images that we're about to show you are graphic.
Kim Phuc didn't see this photo until months after planes dropped napalm onto her South Vietnamese village. It shows her as a 9-year-old crying, screaming, and all she could think was,
but it's so ugly because I running without clothes. I say, oh no.
She despised the picture, but in time came to respect it.
But I thank God for years. I learned about that. I learned that the picture is a powerful gift for me.
It shaped her life. After spending 14 months in the hospital, burned over more than 50% of her body, she survived the burns that tore into her skin, penetrating down to bone. When she finally left, she was a year older, scarred, but thankful.
Look at my life as 9 years old, how much I suffer. I lost my 2 cousins. I love my loved one. I lost everything material, like houses. My childhood is lost, but you know, we still have hope in the future.
That hope didn't come easy. Kim learned to forgive. Through her faith, she began to heal inside and out.
I just try my best because I'm so grateful that God let me be alive, and not only be alive with and endure with the pain and suffering and hatred, bitterness. But is it just a miracle that I could able to learn and to grow in His love, His mercy, and His peace, His joy. So that is transfer my life from darkness to light.
And it was this picture that gave her a platform, her blessing and a curse. Kim planned to go to medical school, but was pulled out of college by the Vietnamese government to be used as propaganda. She eventually escaped to Canada and decided to use her story to spread her own message. Kim started her own foundation to help wounded warriors and other burn survivors. She focuses mainly on helping and inspiring other people. That was until her father-in-law found someone who could help her.
Right now is my dream come true, and heaven on earth for me.
Kim has been in constant pain since that napalm attack more than 40 years ago.
I learned to distract my mind. When the pain comes, I never focus on the pain.
And now, with the help from a Miami doctor, the pain and the scars are in the process of being burned away. Dr. Jill Weibel was doing an educational talk, and Kim's father-in-law was in the audience. He heard what she was doing with lasers and thought she might be able to help. We traveled to Miami to meet Dr. Weibel. She believes in the power of lasers.
That we've got an incredible solution for them, not just an okay solution. I mean, the lasers really bring it to a whole new level and can fix scars in ways that we've never seen before.
Dr. Weibel uses those lasers to burn the skin, to heal it.
I jokingly say we're physicians, not magicians, but the lasers create little tiny wounds, and they give the human body a way to heal itself. It's really quite amazing because we are using a little third-degree burn to heal a big third-degree burn.
It's a slow process and takes on average 6 to 7 treatments, using the months in between to let the body heal and build new collagen. Dr. Weibel has been working with Kim for several months and says she is already seeing results. An incredible solution for a woman Dr. Weibel has come to admire.
She is an incredibly beautiful human being, and she's forgiven everybody. And I also think that she's dedicated her life spiritually to help other children of war. And, you know, I think we all can learn from her.
And in just a matter of months, 43 years of pain, agonizing reminders of war and tragedy are fading away.
No pain, that would be wonderful in my life. And that I can enjoy completely.
Dr. Weibel expects it will take at least through the summer to see full results from the laser treatments Kim's undergoing right now in Miami. We are keeping in touch with her and plan to be there when Kim feels comfortable revealing her new self, something she never thought was possible. Melanie Lawson, Channel 4, the local station.